Hello, hello, hello. It is Saturday night. I'm over here clanking my selenite. Welcome to Dear Dana. I look like a traffic cop. I would make the airplanes crash. If I was guiding airplanes, I would make them crash with my arms all over the place. Welcome to Dear Dana on a Saturday night. We will be talking about some more casual things, easygoing things tonight. We are talking about a couple of things, like Britney Spears gets married. Britney Spears gets married for the third time. Maybe the third time is a charm. She gets married to Sam Asghari. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I believe it was on a Thursday evening. Yes. And I thought it would be at some far off tropical destination wedding. But it was not. It was not. It was at her home. As the people will begin to file in, hopefully. But we will be talking about that. And we will also be talking about, hopefully, better ways possibly to flirt and date in the digital age. Because I have been discovering as I'm branching out onto TikTok and other places to try to expose the Dear Dana channel, that people are sliding into my DMs. Hey, Shelly Marie. And they have got to get their game up. No, I am not in the dating pool. But, Lord have mercy on my soul, they have got to get their game up. I even told one guy very politely that he needs to get his game up if he wants to get lucky somewhere. Because he thought he was too cool for school. Shelly says she will be listening, but will be driving here shortly to go home from work. Be safe, Shelly. That guy was not hitting on all cylinders with his game. It was pitiful. It was pitiful. I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of some of the things he was saying. He thought he was being smooth. It wasn't smooth. Not that I was looking, but it wasn't smooth at all. It was laughable, to say the least. Maybe it would work on some high school girls, and I sure hope he wasn't hitting on high school girls. Now, needless to say, he wasn't my age, but I would say he was probably 30-ish. Not my age, but thank you, Shelly. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share buttons. Please help get us in the algorithm with YouTube. Sure does help when you hit that like and subscribe, especially. These algorithms and analytics, people don't realize there's all these numbers behind these YouTube channels, all these mathematical equations going on behind YouTube channels. I never realized myself until I got on YouTube. But yes, please hit like, subscribe, and share if you want to, but especially like and subscribe. And before we move on, I am going to throw down that intro. But thank you for coming to Dear Dana on a Saturday night. And if you're listening, if you're just listening for my voice, which some people have said, some people might not like my voice, but some people do, then thank you very much. Keep on listening. I'm going to throw down the intro, and here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh. Okay, let's talk about Britney. I want Britney to be happy. And she has been with Sam Asghari since her slumber time. Was it slumber time video? He was in one of her videos. Yes, been many years ago now. And that's how they initially met. And then they went and had some sushi after. I think that she asked for his phone number, as a matter of fact. And she was still under, lock and key, basically, before Britney was freed. And he ended up on the payroll. That was probably how she was really safe to get to date him. He ended up on the payroll initially. It was put down as her cook. As her cook. I mean, it said he can cook really well, but initially as her cook. But pretty much that's probably how she was safely able to keep him around. Possibly without him getting in trouble, I don't know. But he has stayed around as her boyfriend all of these years. And toward the end, he started really talking back to her father. Didn't like her father. And standing up for Britney. So he seems to have been protective of her. He seems to really care about her and love her. He seems to be very eager to marry her. I mean, I saw an interview or some writing where he was interviewed in a paper and they were saying, that Sam has been really eager for this day and bloody bloody. It didn't say anything about Britney, but of course she has said that she has wanted to marry him. And from all observations, when you see them in videos and stuff, she seems happy with him. You see them in videos going on vacations and doing things together and all lovey-dovey and everything. He calls her lioness. I'm a little shocked that the wedding was not some destination wedding. I'm a little shocked that maybe it wasn't a little bigger. I guess. Maybe not. Since she has been under lock and key for so long and has only recently been freed. It didn't say who walked her down the aisle right now. I'm just assuming, that maybe Rosengart, her attorney, walked her down the aisle. But it didn't say. Now, we got a ahead of the game sneak peek, or at least most of us did, that her temporary, what was it, a day and a half, 2-day husband, 72 hours maybe, first husband, Jason Alexander, hey, Rita Donovan, busted in on her wedding. He busted in on her wedding while they were preparing it all and put it on Instagram. Yes, he did. He had no business doing that. He was hiking in the back way, down past. Yeah, I'm hoping that was the case, that the marriage was more important than the wedding itself. But that's what I'm hoping. But for a little while, she was talking otherwise. But from what the jewelers were saying, the jewelers that where she wore the wedding jewelry, that they were had a rush to get the jewelry put together. So it seems like it was planned quickly. Um, so they must have decided to just go ahead and do it. My feeling is that, they say that she had a miscarriage, that maybe he was trying to make her happy after that because maybe she was depressed or, I don't know. I just don't know. So, because it was on a Thursday, that's an unusual day too. And her sons did not attend. Kevin Federline, her son's father, their attorney spoke up and said Kevin and the boys were happy for her. The boys didn't want to take away from the wedding from being there. That part makes zero sense. That part makes zero sense whatsoever. The boys are teenagers. They may not have wanted to be there anyway because it's a wedding. Young teenage boys get bored. They're not much, older teenage boys. I don't get the feeling that they um, dislike Sam. I don't know. I'm not there, but they've spent time with him. Um, I don't know what the deal is, right? Madonna was there. Um, Drew Barrymore was there. Paris Hilton was there. And Donatella Versace, who created her dress, was there. I don't know if any other stars were there. I don't know who of Sam's friends were there. I'm hoping that some of Britney's old supporters that used to work with her, early in the day that her dad ran off, that she was close with, or maybe her cousin that used to work with her. I'm hoping some of them were able to make it for her. Now, some people were like, well, her mom wasn't there, her dad wasn't there, her sister wasn't there. Well, duh. Why would you expect them to be? Why would anyone expect them to be? Really? I mean, I hear her dad's maybe getting jail time. I don't know. That's what I hear. Rumors. That's what I hear, though. And recently I heard, how her sister said, I've never taken any money from her. I've never taken any money from her. Well, another YouTuber called, it's Kim, who's often on Popcorn Planet. Thank you, Kim. Had a legal document, and it showed where her dad gave money, funneled money over to her baby sister Jamie's husband's business, was funneling money over into her sister's business pretty continually, but her sister Jamie, they don't take money from her, right? Tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. If it's going into your sister's husband's business, it's going to you. Because that business helps your family, right? Let's get it straight. But anyway, her wedding looked simple and beautiful, covered with roses under a tent. I heard when it was there, they had a 10-minute ceremony. They got a little teary eyed. I don't know if she was singing the song. It sounded like she was singing it when I heard it. Not live singing it, but Elvis's song, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Simple ceremony. They danced. She had 4 changes of clothes. After they drove off in their limousine, the party went on for another 45 minutes before everyone left. So I'm curious, what do you think about this wedding? I want her to be happy. I really, really do. When Brittany writes letters and communicates fully, we know that she was able to continue performing and bring in money. She was able to communicate her thoughts and feelings well in court. When she communicates fully and thoughtfully and sits down in a letter and not just something on Insta, she can communicate well. Do I think years of being medicated with lithium and stuff could have affected her? Yeah. Do I feel like she's really incapacitated? No. Do I feel like, things affected her? Yes. I just want her to be happy. At the end of the day, I just want her to be happy. Would I like to see her perform again at her own choice? Yes. But I'd like to know what you think about it. Do I sometimes question the same thing? Yeah. Um there was supposed to have been a prenuptial drawn up and signed. That is what I'm understanding. That there was a prenuptial drawn up and signed. So that is good. I like hearing that. As long as she is protected and her sons are protected, I love hearing that. I don't want to see her taken advantage of again. Whatsoever. That's that's there's been enough of that done. That song's been played over and over and over and over again on a loop. And I feel like Matthew Rosengart, her attorney, has to be overseeing her, has to be protecting her at this point. You know what I mean? And hello, Nabushes. I wish you'd come up in the chat. Nobody's going to hurt you. You don't have to come up here with me. But it was very shocking to see that she had gone ahead and gotten married. But it's not unexpected. We've been seeing Sam hang out with her for years now. We knew he got engaged. Just a matter of time. I was just shocked it was at her home, and I was shocked that her temporary husband came running through trying to get his 2-3 minutes on Insta showing that he was going to charge the wedding before it happened. Good thing it didn't happen during. Poor guy. Not poor guy, but that was pitiful. He may turn out to be a good husband. He may actually. He seems to love his family. I mean, I haven't seen but a couple of photos of his family, but he may actually turn out to be a good husband. And he's trying to build his own business. And he does star in a few things. He gets a few star roles here and there. Well, I don't want to say star roles, but he gets a few movie roles here and there. Low, small roles. And he does a fitness business. And he helps keep her up, it seems. But just want him to be happy. I thought more people would roll in tonight because we were going to talk about the whole finding and flirting and what's going on in the digital media because, Lord have mercy, it is not like it used to be back in the day. It's like ordering, let's order the date for the night. Are you lonely? Are you sad? Let's see what we can find out there. right? Let's see what we can find. Let's go on TikTok. I didn't even know that was a dating app. Did you? If he works and makes his own money, that might bode well. Very true. He does work and make his own money. At least he's not hanging around the house all day, right? If he has something else to do. I do wonder what Brit does when he's gone. That was on TikTok. Now, I have found um, I hope they're happy. I hope they have a wonderful honeymoon, and we'll see what their next step is. Step one, she got engaged. Step two, they got married. I hate that she had a miscarriage. Maybe there will be a baby. And if not, we'll see what the next big step is. I feel like she needs something to look forward to. You understand? She had the engagement to look forward to, the wedding to look forward to, and we'll see where the baby thing stands. And if that doesn't work out, I promise you, there will have to be something for Britney to look forward to. There will have to be something. So if the baby does not come to fruition, she will have to have something in her life to look forward to from here on out, especially because of everything she's been through. It's going to be really important to her, whatever that means to her, whether it's create a business, sing again with her own rules attached. It could mean just creating an album and not touring. It could mean creating some kind of business for her. It can mean adopting. We don't know. But she is going to need something to look forward to. And I feel like she is getting a lot of hate, I have noticed on Instagram, for the spinning pictures and the modeling clothes pictures. She is getting a lot of hate, a lot of people throwing shade at her, saying she has a lot of problems, saying for Sam to reel her in. I don't know if those are old pictures or old videos, but something's going to have to change. She's going to need something to look forward to, and that's probably going to have to be reeled in at some point. I don't know. Again, I don't know if those are old videos she's throwing up there, but I have noticed people turning on her on Instagram. I don't like that. We don't know what is really going on there. And she may have been throwing up old stuff just to delay. So they didn't have to talk about what's going on in real life. We don't know. That's the thing. Nobody really knows what is going on in anybody's life merely because of what is posted. The creator controls that. That's the truth. The creator controls that. And people just spew. So we'll have to watch and see. But sending out love and prayers and just good vibes to her. And we can hope that this is her lifetime happiness, right? We can hope this is it for her. Who are we to say? I'm just shocked it happened so fast. But they were very clever. Nobody knew for the most part. Nobody knew for the most part. And because her posts are so random, you know, nobody took it but with a grain of salt. So I want to know if anybody, how did you meet your husbands or your wives or your boyfriends or your girlfriends? How did you meet them? Or are you still single and looking? Are you still single and looking? Or has it become a frustration and you quit? Or do you have a special formula that works for you? It's just so different and it's going to become more different as time goes on. I just find it funny that now people are going, I'm going to start dating again. I'm going to go back on the market again. Let me sign up for a few apps. There was a time it wasn't that way. You had to go into the real world and hope you were at the right time and the right place. Or that friends knew somebody that knew somebody. Shelley goes single and not looking. Single and not looking. But would it be so bad? Or do people get into that place where they're like, you know, I don't want to have to change my home and my routine for anyone. I am so terribly sorry, Rita, for your loss. Very terribly sorry for your loss. That's what my mom says. My dad passed 2015. Says she never wanted to go through it again. Didn't want to date again. They had just been married 50 years. I'm deeply sorry, Rita. I do know some people that they like having company, they like dating, but they don't want to change their home life. They don't want to teach a partner or adjust their life for another person. Oh, your in laws are very nice. You're good. Again, I'm deeply sorry. The difficulty of that, I can imagine. I mean, I can't, but I can. I don't. I met my husband accidentally on Match.com. I say accidentally because my friends talked me into um, doing a profile, but wasn't my profile wasn't created in a way that was, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the finest catch. No, I had a handicapped, um, medically fragile son, and I was just trying to appease my friends. So I made my profile, how can I say it? Not warm and fuzzy, if you get my drift. I was a straight shooter to the point. This is what you get. You know you don't really want me, kind of thing. You make an excellent point, Rita. You have to be nice with a date. With your friends, you can be you. That's what I try to tell people is the best partner you can find, the best lover you can find is someone that you are friends with first. Sometimes you feel like, well, I don't really want to rock the boat because what if it doesn't work out and then I lost my friend? But if it's been a friendship that just for whatever reason sparks over between you both and transitions into becoming partners and lovers and friends and all of it, that makes the best. It makes the best. Because here's how when you're in your teenage and early 20, everyone's looking for that passion, that in love thing. And in love is only a temporary thing. I mean, you can have moments of in love with your partner, moments of in love, but it's really the thing that gets people hooked. But love is the thing that we work on for a lifetime. And people, I feel like mistaken mistaken it. And that's the truth of it. They mistaken it. Love is the solid thing. When people go, I'm not in love with you anymore. That's such a fallacy thing. Because you have those moments of that feeling of in love in and out of your relationship. You have it in and out of your relationship. And people have those moments of seeking that drunk feeling, that I want that high. They go out to get that high for a moment. That feeling. That temporary feeling because they're so confused. They're so confused. That's the worm on the hook. That's the worm on the hook that creates couples in the beginning. Relationships and marriage are the love that people have to work on. That's what has complicated and confused people for millennium. And they just don't get it. And that's why they get that grass is greener syndrome. And then they realize after the fact, oh, I really messed up. Look what I walked away from. That oops, I did it again. Because I didn't realize what I had thing. Sad, really. People don't realize. Yeah. They are so confused about what it is because people they get bored or they get caught in a rut. They don't take the time to nurture things because we get caught in an everyday rut. We get up, we go to work, we do this, we cook dinner, we get tired, we go to bed, we get up, we do it again. Instead of nurturing things like we did in the beginning. You have to be, yeah. And like, you have to have dates sometimes. You have to pause and just get in a moment with somebody for a minute and appreciate things like you used to do. Look at them differently for a minute. Just for a minute. But you gotta laugh sometimes at these apps. You know, you gotta laugh sometimes at what people are pretending to be real. How hard they're trying, how hard they're not trying. You know, like uh, hello, nice meeting you. I'm William. I'd like to know more about you. Where are you from? Now that's not too bad. There, that's not too bad. I don't hate that. My friend Rita says my friend told her daughter, make sure you love him. Make sure you can take care of him in sickness. That's love. Look, my husband and I, when I met him, I was divorced with a handicapped, medically fragile child. He ended up adopting him. That's rare. When I married him, at first, before I married him, I waited till I could say, I love you. Because I'd been through so much. I'd been through so much. We were together and I had love for him. I was so beaten down. And he had so many of the things I wanted. I'm talking about as a person, as a human. Yeah. And I just had to get to the place where in my gut, you know? So we have, and like I said, we lost our son. I say I lost my son. We had a daughter together 4 years ago. We have been through so many things that could have broken up our marriage over and over and over again. Not cheating, I'm talking about the loss of Noah, in and out of hospital with him, daughter with 20-pound tumor, just loss of job, so many things. Me diagnosed with MS. And it has not broken us down yet. That, that is love and the things you have to work through. People give up too easy. At the flip of a dime. Oh, thank you, Queen O'Hara. Not looking for a pity party, but just saying people give up at the flip of a dime. They define love as something that feeling. I need that feeling back. I need that in love, passionate feeling. Right? That's the thing that gets you hooked. Love is the I look out for you. I would jump in front of you. If you're sick, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to take care of me. We're going to make each other laugh. We're going to be there for each other. We're going to kiss each other every day. We're going to tell each other we love each other every day. We're going to be there through thick and thin. We're going to be each other's best friends. We're going to bicker. We're going to make up. That's love. People are so confused. People are so confused. Some people just think love is sex and passion. Right? You have to make that stuff occur. That is like this. That is like this. But back to the crazy chats. So, like I told you, yeah, I gotta get these glasses on. I know it's not cute, but you know, What you gonna do? Not cute. So I found out the sugar daddy comments. I had to get on TikTok. The sugar daddy comments are, hello, Queen O'Hara. The sugar daddy comments are scammers. The sugar daddy comments are asking if you want to be a sugar daddy and stuff on TikTok are scammers. Trying to find a way to act like they. Now, I didn't try it, I investigated it. Trying to find a way to act like they're going to give you money, and then there's some kind of deposit or fee, something like that, on your. It's a fake Cash App thing, and then once it's done, they act like they give you money, and then there's this deposit fee. They get the deposit fee, and they close the account. It's crazy. I didn't fall into it. I just went down a rabbit hole and was like, what's up with this? I wanted to know more about it. So supposedly it is a scam from what I understand. So anyway, then I get one, hello dear. And I said, have a great Sunday. Because I don't, you know, I was told, Bitty Blue said flirt back. Said it's the way to grow my TikTok. Or whatever. I got you TikTok. So I haven't gone that far. But I said, hi, have a great Sunday. And then he goes, today, how are you doing today? I said, hey, pretty good. Trying to get my live ready for tonight. How about you? So, I haven't gone to the flirt place. So, and this one says, I don't like this. Hello, pretty. How are you doing today? See, no game. Good, but busy as always. And yourself? He goes, okay. Are you on Google Chat? Maybe we should talk over there. I said, nope. And he put, oh, cry face. This one. Now, this one seems sweet, I think. Hello. I said, hi, have a great day. Where are you located? I said, ATL. He goes, that's great. I'm from Houston, Texas. Nice to meet you here. Hope our communication brightens up our lives. I said, hope you have a great day. He said, yes, I do. I would love to know more about you. I left him on read. Lord have mercy. What do you do? Then I get one that says, say hi to Victor Aldi. I just don't think I will. Then I get one that says, how have you been doing? No. I think this is one that I said he doesn't have any game. Oh, he goes, I'm David from Texas. Are you single and how old are you? That's no game. Are you single and how old are you? I said, I'm 103. He says, ha ha ha, you're so silly. And I did say, do you know how many men come straight out of the gate asking those questions? You're so smooth. No shade. Pick up your game, though. And he said, really? And I said, yeah, really. And he goes, how have you been doing, though? Are you serious? I don't think he's real, though, because then he wants me to get on WhatsApp. That's a sure sign when they say they're on WhatsApp that they're not from this country. Not from this country. This one says, hello, baby. Are you a sugar baby? I said, nope, odd question. I'm a psychotherapist. I'm looking for a sincere sugar baby who is wants a sugar daddy to spoil you, also help financially. Are you willing to be one? I said, no thanks. This one's hot, but I didn't answer him. I don't even think that I don't know, he might be, but he might. I think he's just trying to get followers. Hey, beautiful girl, I'm Andrew. I'm no girl. I'm probably old enough to be your mama. I should have said that. I actually should have said that. That might have run him off. He's probably trying to get followers. And I think that some of them run these, hey, beautiful girl, and all that baloney because they're trying to up their followers on TikTok. He puts all this stuff, a woman that supports her man, supports her future. So, yeah, that WhatsApp means they are not from this country and they're going to try to take money. Guarantee. This guy right here that's acting flirty, I think he is just trying to get his numbers up on his TikTok. I really do. Because he's running thirst traps for sure. Like, let me show you one thirst trap he ran. Tell me this is not a thirst trap. He looks like he has no drawers on. Looks like he has no drawers on. Yeah. We're just sitting here looking. Yeah, and this one sends me, I'm from Colorado, am single, never married. What about you? This one I think is serious though. I think he is actually looking, he looks shy. I think he's actually looking for somebody to date. I have not answered him. But why? Please tell me why would people look for somebody on TikTok to date? Please tell me. Please tell me why would somebody look for somebody on TikTok to date? I don't understand that whatsoever. I really don't get it. And you're all over the country. You're not even country neutral. And it's sort of scary when your kids are looking for people to date. And they're like scanning, who's in Atlanta close to me that I might want to date? And they're thumbing through them like it's a catalog. I went on TikTok because of my channel. Not only that, I mean, I still have Beachbody. I don't sell anything on it, but I'm about to do, not that many people are on the channel tonight, but I'm about to do, health and fitness on there. I'm shocked that not that many people are on here tonight. Shelly Ray. Rita goes, I can't believe people fall for that. I never go on the sites. Shelly goes, I tell them no young hot guy would be hitting on middle-aged women. Shelly, you would be surprised. For two things. There are still good-looking middle-aged women. Number two, a lot of middle-aged women are settled and have money. Sometimes they are looking to scam, and sometimes they think middle-aged women are looking for young hot guys, which some middle-aged women are looking for young hot guys. Look at the Real Housewives. Look at the Real Housewives. You tell it, Rita. You tell it. I prefer, if I were not married, I would prefer a man close to my age or older. Yeah. I would prefer a man close to my age or older. If he were younger, I would not want him much younger than me. Although, isn't it funny? It doesn't make men uncomfortable at all to date women younger than them. What is that about? Men do not mind dating much younger women than them. Why is it such a reverse thing? That women are uncomfortable with it, but men don't give a hoot. I prefer looking younger than my guy. That's true. That's absolutely true. Yeah, I 100% agree. Look, I'm a nerd to a large degree. I'm a brainiac. I don't want to not have anything to be able to talk about with the person I'm with. That was part of the problem I had with my first husband. I was smarter than him. We came from two different places. We could talk about some things, but we were just different, way different. You think it's a daddy thing? Oh, ooh, ooh, I don't like that. That's kind of gross when you think about it, Rita. They like the daddy thing. That's sort of pedophilic. Ooh, it's sort of like they're getting by with that, but not. That's sort of gross. I just feel like if you were old enough, you could have been their father. You shouldn't date him. But it gets to a certain look. If they're in their 50s and the woman's in their 30 somethings, I'll give them grace. I'll give them grace there. But once it gets in the 20s, that's gross. That's gross, gross, gross. I think it needs to be higher. That's just disgusting. It's like dating a child. Ugh. It's like, are you legal? Yep, it's ego. Disgusting. Yeah, in your 30s, 35, you should have some brains and maturity and education under you and world experience and stuff like that. I mean, the brain doesn't even finish developing until you're in your early 20s or so. And you haven't had life experience. I mean, shoot, most people aren't even out of college until they're 22 or older. Yeah, and some young girls fall for it because they think they're older and they have money and they're going to take care of them, and it's disgusting. Just disgusting. Ew, that older man wants me. Ugh. My ex husband went after someone that's almost old enough to be my mother. But a lot of it is, I think he did it to take advantage of her. Unfortunately. Mm-mm-mm. Mature, thoughtful men that think with their hearts and their souls, they go about life differently. But some men think with their other head. So what are you gonna do? Like I said, some go out for that thrill. They go for that passion thing. Mm-mm-mm. That's why a lot of men get in trouble because they go after that hotness, that passion thing, that sexual thing, and that's what gets them wrapped up. And then when they get in that marriage and all that wears off, and the other stuff they have to deal with, and then it's like, uh oh, what have I gotten myself into? And they don't know how to deal with the love part, the responsibility part, the relationship part. You know what I mean? And I'm not downing men. No shade on all men. Not all men are like that. And a lot of women use their pickers wrong too. It's not all about just men and just women. So let me say that. Oh, that's unfortunate, Shelley Marie. Man, it's a slow night on the channel tonight. And it's summer, or it's going into summer. Or maybe people saw Britney Spears and they were like, oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. When I married, look, when I married the first time, and I'm in my second and last, Um, Literally, when I was about to go down the aisle, I looked to my dad and said, "Dad, I don't think I can do this." If he had said, "Okay, honey," I would have been the runaway bride. Seriously. If he had just said, "Okay," I would have turned around and run. But then I went and had Noah. But I would have turned around and run. But I was his third, and the one he's got now is his fourth. I don't even think she knows she's his fourth. She doesn't know a lot. I've been tempted to call her and tell her, but I have not. Maybe they're out with their sugar daddies. I know my husband was like, "Go ahead and be a sugar daddy and take their money and then close your app, close your account." Like somebody would want to be my sugar daddy, right? So funny. I almost wanted to open Omegle and have some of those people on live chat here and talk to them, but I was so afraid that somebody would throw up a eggplant shot. You get what I'm saying? Throw up their eggplant. I don't want that. One of the first videos, wasn't the first, but one of the first few videos I did on here, somebody came up and I just had Busy on here and he left. And I thought he came back. And I pulled up the video. I couldn't see. And I pulled up the video and some guy was flashing his penis. And my daughter saw it and I could not get it off there more quickly, and I had to blur the thing out. But my daughter helped me, but she left my reaction. Crazy. Rita says, "My mother took control. I got married, needless to say." You had cold feet too? Mm-mm-mm. I should have had cold feet. At least you did it and it lasted a long time. It was the right thing for me to have cold feet. But you have to be a brave soul to date digitally. I haven't been drinking either. Digitally. Say it again, Dana. Digitally. La 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 la. It's not going to come out of my mouth right tonight. Digitally these days. Because you don't know what you order is what you're getting when you meet them, right? You just don't know if that's what you're going to get. And when you meet them, what do you do? Do you go through with a date? Do you turn around and walk away? My recommendation is you drive yourself and you don't let them follow you home. Never let them pick you up when you don't know them. But man, I always say use your gut and those that really, really get to know you first. And like JC Bear said before, get them on video chat. See what you're getting. Rita says, "Yes, my father defended me. He and my uncles had a talk with my husband at our wedding. Threatened him if anything went wrong." Excellent. Excellent. And these days you can do a background check. Didn't have that when I was dating. Well, I take that back. By the time I met Steven, we had that. Not when I was a teenager. But it's just so, so different now. But guys, if they're really serious about dating, should be careful or be particular about where they look for dates. Go to apps that would be more apt to kind of have the woman that they are looking for. And use considerate language. Don't go in for the kill with, oh, you're beautiful, you're pretty. How old are you? Never go, how old are you? Well, they should protect you, Rita Donovan. Hey, Virginia Woolf. We went from Britney to talking about guys with no game on social media trying to date. Yeah, a lot of time women don't have family to defend them. Guys going in and saying, hey, you're pretty. How old are you? Where do you live? Like age, location. That's right. I agree with you, Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf, guys do not have any game these days. No game. I'm just trying to advertise my channel on TikTok. And they come after me. Hey, where do you live? How old are you? Are you single? What do you do? Yeah, my husband asked permission from my mom and dad to marry me before he did. I actually made him. I made him come to the state and ask for permission to take my hand. So let me ask you this, Virginia Woolf. When you first met your wife, where did you meet her? And how was your first. Okay, how do I put this? What was the first thing you said to her when you met her? Did you introduce yourself? Did you meet her online or in person? Were you smooth about it? Nervous about it? What did you do? Are you still there, Virginia? Oh, very clever. You asked her to find you girlfriends because you were new to the area. How did she respond? That was very clever. I bet she blushed. She was like, I'll find you a girlfriend. She set me up with some failed dates. On purpose, I bet. Then she professed her love for me after a while. Oh, that sounds like a movie. I like that. Or is she sitting in the room telling you to say, tell her you're lying about that? It was the other way around. Okay. So she can't tell you to say you're lying because it was the other way around. Like Stephen was sitting down at the desk one day and I was doing something and I said, why do you keep looking at me like this is going to be forever? Because he just had that look at me, staring at me like that. Do you know what I'm saying? It was making me uncomfortable. And he was like, well, is there anything wrong with that? And I was like, I've got to go to the other room. Whoa. We went to see Waylon Jennings was our first unofficial date. That is the night she said she loved me. What a flip around. It should have been the flip around. You should have been saying that to her. Lucky dog. And then what did you say, Virginia Woolf? Did you say, oh, and I have loved you all this time too? And then the big kiss and the fireworks. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, I'm going to write the book. I'll give you the copyright. Will I give you the copyright? I'll just say, inspired by. It's a Hallmark movie. You know, honestly, I know it is 2022, but you know how everything comes around again and again? I would love nothing more than to see dating go back to the old fashioned way in many ways. Honestly, I would love to see it get a little more old fashioned. To me, in a lot of ways, it was better that way. More to look forward to. There's something lovely about asking the parents for the hand. There's something lovely about the courting period. not too hard old fashioned, but you know, the romantic stuff. There's something really charming and lovely and heartfelt and things to look forward to instead of making it so raw and just, how do I put it, digitized. I would love to make an app that old fashioned romance teaches old fashioned romance. It's just better in a way. The buildup is better. The holding hands, the going under the stars, the picnics, the buildup. It's just so much better. The looking into the eyes, the not rushing into everything. I'm sorry, in my opinion, it's just better. It appreciates the person from the soul up better. It just, it's more intense in a way. Maybe I'm ridiculously more hopeful that people want something with more depth. You know? Right now, I see so many of my daughter's friends wanting to experiment and jump and this and that, and they leave it, not my daughter, but as far as I know, leave it on such a physical basis. Do you think birth control changed all that? Yeah, I do. I think it changed a lot of that, but at some point you become numb. You become numb to all the physical part of it and forget what the real meaning of what you're feeling is. Not just this feeling, right? At some point, it dismisses the meaning of sex. It makes sex just become an activity, in my opinion, instead of something that's meaningful. It becomes an activity. Like, oh, we're going dancing, we're having sex. You get what I'm saying? Virginia says, meeting people in the real world takes some luck. Internet dating seems like it could be cool. I've never tried it. Um, think about, we all met here, right? If we were in closer proximity, we could make it happen to meet. And that's a cool thing. But it doesn't always take luck to meet people in the real world. I mean, I get your point. You have to know somebody, or bump into them somewhere or whatever. I get your point there. There are positives to meeting someone, sorry, on an app or whatever. So that could be a benefit. But once you meet them on the app, why couldn't it switch over to romantic old fashioned techniques. Taking it slower, holding hands, going to the park, looking at the stars. You see what I'm saying? Instead of everything, it's got to be, let's go out to dinner, let's hook up, let's have sex, let's whatever. It's kind of like that deal. And there's so many guys out there that are like, hey, you're beautiful, want to go out? Want to meet up? Want to meet at my apartment? Want to go to dinner? Want to do this? Want to do that? And you have to be real clear. Who is this person? What are they after? What do they do? What is their intention? Is it a hookup that they're seeking? Is it a relationship they're seeking? Are they only wanting to date? Because there's a lot of people on here only seeking hookups. Only seeking hookups. Where is their mindset at? So you have to be real clear on what's going on these apps and what you're after, what they're after. And you also have to be real clear about, well, are they LGBTQ? Are they into this? Are they into that? What are they into? The scope has widened greatly. So you have to be real clear and have your head on real straight and not be naive. And make sure you know what's going on with them. What's going on with you. Where your boundaries are. Where you are on the internet, on the apps, etc., etc., etc. And just like with this whole sugar daddy thing, I was like, why are they asking me, do I want to be a sugar baby? What is this whole sugar daddy thing about? You cannot be naive. You have to figure it out. It can get cray cray. You cannot afford to be a dingleberry on it. I'm like brand new on TikTok. What the hell's going on here? I'm just trying to, have another venue to spread the word. And I'm not asking for trouble. Why am I getting DM'd? But there are better ways to do it if you're looking for relationships. You have to be aware of where you're going and what you're saying and what you're doing. And don't be skeezy and going, hey, beautiful. What's your age? What's your location? Are you single? And do not go to a different location to talk with these people. Don't do it. If they can't talk to you there, sayonara, sir, ma'am, whoever. That's my advice. If there had been more people tonight, we would have gone a little wilding out with some flirting and carrying on some of these apps. Not that many people came tonight. I'm confused about it, but that's okay. If anybody wants some advice, you can DM me on Instagram and ask questions. Don't give me any, crazy. Don't give me any crazy, shade or asking me out or anything. Not that you would. Not saying that you would. But if you need some advice, I'll give it to you. I don't mind that at all. But be that as it may, I thought we would just have some crazy interaction. We did not, but I am grateful for whoever came and those in the bushes too. You can comment anytime below. Send me your funny stories, your funny DMs, your funny interactions. Would love to hear them. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I love and appreciate you all. Virginia Wolf, I loved hearing your love stories. Loved hearing your love story between you and your wife. I would absolutely love to meet her sometime. She sounds like a wonderful lady. Thank you for coming, Rita and Sheila, tonight. I appreciate you all. Love my mods to pieces. I hope everyone has a beautiful week. Congratulations to Britney Spears again. Everyone, everyone, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming to Dear Dana. Um, Love you all so much. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Take care of yourself. And thank you in the bushes too. Anyway, have a wonderful week. That is all. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Oh, thank you so much, Rita Donovan. You are precious. Take care. And here we go. Dun 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 dun.